Hello everybody. Now we are going to discuss the graphical representation of data. How can you draw the graph, represent the data graphically? So there is the three different ways are there by which we can represent the data. One is bar graph, second is histogram of uniform width and varying width. Width is going to change. And third one is the frequency polygon. But according to this new syllabus in 2020-21, only bar graph is the part of your syllabus. Histogram and frequency is these two parts is already deleted by, and the pie chart is also by the CBSE. But I will discuss all these parts. So first of all, we will try to understand bar graph means what. So bar graph is a pictorial representation of data. This is the pictorial representation of the data, nothing else, in which usually bars of uniform width. This is the important point. Uniform width are drawn with equal spacing between them. Means the blocks which you are taking, there should be the equal space between the blocks is there, which we are taking on the x-axis, which is going to depict the variables, the whatever the information is given there only. The values of the variables are shown on the y-axis, and variables we will take, the values we will take on the y-axis there only, and the height of the bars is also depend on the values of the variable is there only. So these few important point is there. First of all is there should be the uniform width with equal spacing between the blocks is there, the bars which you are going to make, and the height of that will be equal to there the variables is there. So one problem we are taking. So with the help of the problem we will try to understand then how can you draw the graph is there. So have a look now. Okay, now question I am taking. A family with a monthly income rupees 20,000. So monthly income of a family is given 20,000 and plan for the following expenditure per month under heads. They are going to expend this 20,000 rupees. The heads are given here only. They are going to spend on the groceries the 4,000. This is given in 1,000 only. On rent they are going to expend the expenditure, and the rent on the rent is 5,000. For the education they are going to spend 5,000. Medicine 2,000. Fuel is 2. This is the information is given 2,000. And I mean in 1,000, and entertainment they are going to expend 1,000, and miscellaneous is 1,000 is there. Now we want to draw the bar graph is there only. See what we will do. These heads we are supposed to take on the x-axis, and this expenditure we will take on the y-axis. So you are supposed to draw the one horizontal and one is vertical line. This horizontal and vertical. Then for the own convenience, if you want to see, you can say this is your O0, you can say this is your x-axis and this is your y-axis is here. So expenditure is given up to 5,000 is there. So for the own convenience, you can take the here is 1, then 2, you can take the gap is 2, then this is 3, 4 and 5. This expenditure is given in 1,000. This is your expenditure. You can write down here expenditure in 1,000. This is your expenditure in 1,000. See, and these heads we are supposed to take on this x-axis. So on grocery we are going to spend the 4,000. So you are supposed to make the one block is here only up to this 4,000. Look at here now. This one. That is going to represent grocery. You must write down here only. This is your. Now on rent is 5. So you are supposed to make the block bar is up to here only. This is your the rent which we are going to spend. The important point is there, whatever the width you are taking here only, you are supposed to take same width is here, and whatever the gap you are taking between these two bars, same gap should be between the other bars only. जो यहाँ width ले रहे हैं, same width should be here and gap must also be the same. On the education, we are going to spend the 5,000. So again, you are here. This bar is going to represent the education. So this is your education of children. We are going to spend the education of children. Now on medicine we are going to spend the 2000. This information is given 1000 only according to the question we will take. So this 2. So you are supposed to make the block bar is here only. This is your, so that is the medicine. Now on fuel is also we are going to spend 2000 rupees. So here is, you can take now here, so approx should be here. This one is 2. That is we are going to for fuel. Now on entertainment 1. So up to here. So approx it will be here. This is the entertainment. We are going to spend the 1000 rupees on the entertainment. Now the miscellaneous is also 1. So here is, you can make here is one more bar is here. This is your represent the miscellaneous. So likewise you can draw the graph is there. There should be equal gap between these bars and width must also be the same. And you are not supposed to make any design in this one only. You are not supposed to make the design is here only. So have a look. Okay, now we are going to discuss the histogram. How can you draw the histogram is there. This is the information is given. But first of all, we must know histogram. A histogram is a graphical representation of the frequency distribution of data. Frequency distribution of the data is given. We want to represent by the graphical graph only, and the of data grouped by means of class interval. According to their class interval, the height of that rectangles which will be formed according to their frequencies there. Here I am taking the uniform width. I am taking in this question. There is a uniform width, means the class size is same. Here is 0 to 10, 10, and there is a difference of 10 is here only. But in case if the difference is going to change, then we are supposed to this frequency. This is also going to means the length of the rectangle is will also, width of the rectangle will also be the changes there. That I will discuss next question. So here I am taking the of uniform width is there. Then how can you represent? See. So you are supposed to draw one horizontal and vertical line. And the important point is here only. If you want to draw the histogram, then this upper and lower must be included. So the type of the distribution is already been discussed, exclusive and the inclusive. You can go to the playlist and you can watch that video. In that already I discussed exclusive distribution and the inclusive is there only. See, here is they must be coincide. If they are not going to coincide, you are supposed to make them coincide, because the bars which you will make, the rectangle which you will make here only, there should be no gap between them. So here is this class interval we are supposed to take on this horizontal line, that you can say the x-axis. Class interval ko kya karenge? We will take on this horizontal line. You can say this is 0. Now I am taking this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 and 70, because maximum 70 is there. So this is your class interval. These are the marks of the student. Class interval is here, which is going to represent the marks. And frequency we are supposed to write on the y-axis on this vertical line. So this is, here is the frequency. So maximum frequency is 10, so it's up to you. You can take like 2. You can take 2, then 4, 6, 8 and 10. This is. Now look at here. So this 0 to 10 frequency is 5. So you are supposed to make the bar is here, the rectangle is here only. Means 4 to 6, that is 5 will be here. So you are supposed to make this one. The width of these bars should be the same and they should be coincide. They should be, one of the side must be coincide is there. There should be no gap. So now 10 to 20 is 10. So 10 to, sorry, this is 0 to 10, not 10 to 20. This, first of all, 0 to 10 is there, so 5 is here, so it means you should be here. This is your 0 to 10. Then 10 to 20 is 10, so here. This one, 10 to 20. Then 20 to 30 is 4, so you are here. 20 to 30, this one. Then 30 to 40, 6. Here. 6. 30 to 40 is 6 is here. This one is there. 6. Then 40 to 50, 7. So 7 approx will come here, so you can take here. This is your represent 7. Then 3, 50 to 60 is 3. So you will be here approx. But if you will draw this one in a graph, on a graph paper, you will get the accuracies here. So 60 to 70 is 2. So you are approx here. This is. So this is your, the histogram is here. This is the histogram. There should be no gap between. See, and that is depend on the this distribution. So these must be coincide. If they are not going to coincide, we are supposed to make them coincide. Otherwise, the gap will come. So this is the important point is here for the histogram. There should be no gap between these bars only. There should be no gap between these. No gap. So have a look. Yes. Now, one more question I am taking, but in this question, the important point is here, the class interval which is given here only. No doubt, this upper is going to coincide the lower limit of the next class interval. But if we talk about the class size, here is the difference of 0 to 20, 20, here is 20 to 30, difference of this is 10, here is 10, here is 10, here is 10, here is 10 is here. Means this difference is going to change the difference between, here is 0 to 20 is there, here is 20 to 30, here is the same, here is the same, here is the same. But here is not the same, here is the difference, the class size is 20 is there. So in that case what will happen? The length of the rectangle will be changed if the class size is not same. Here if we talk the width of the class is, here is 20, here is 20 to 30, so that is 10, 30 to 40 is also the 10, 40 to 50 is 10, 50 to 60, 10, here is also the 10. But here this is not the same, means this all the width of the class is not same. In case if the width of the class is not same, अगर ये same नहीं है, तो the length of the rectangle will be changed. So how can you find out the length of the new rectangle? Then this frequency will not work. So it will be changes there. So length of the rectangle will be equal to what? You have to calculate the minimum class size. Minimum class size must be divided by the class size of the interval. So among these 6, minimum is 10. Minimum is 10. So that is 10 divided by class size of the interval. Whatever is the class size of the interval, whatever is the class size of the interval, you must I know. So class size of the interval is here is 20. So 10 over 20 into frequency. Whatever is the frequency, frequency is 8 is here. You must sell 10 to ja 2, 4 ja. So this is your 4. Similarly here, minimum class size is already we know that is 10 over the difference is 10 into frequency is also 10. You can cancel. So this is your 10. 10 over this 10. Frequency is also again 10. So this is will be equal to 10. Minimum over this one. Minimum over class size of the class interval. Class size also the 10 is here. But your frequency is 20. So this is equal to 20. 10 to the, so this is will remain the 20. Here is minimum is 10 and difference is also the 10 into 20, so it will also remain the same. Here is, because see now, whatever is the difference, suppose in place of this one, you can take, let us suppose 60 to 80, so it will become a what? 20. See now. So here is minimum is 10 divided by the difference of this one, that is class size of the interval 20 into your frequency is 15. So 10 to 0, so that is equal to 7.5. So now the length of the rectangle will be this. Now you can see that your frequency is now 4, then 10, 10, 20, 20, and this is 7.5. Have a look. So now the length of the rectangle is this one, which is already calculated. Now here we will represent in a graph is here. So that is horizontal and vertical line we will draw. So on the horizontal line we will take the marks is here. So like 0, 10, 20, 30 to equal interval we will take. And this is your 2, 4 up to 20 because maximum number is 20 is here. But this is the important point is here. This is the proportion of the student per 10 marks interval because the minimum was 10 there with the minimum over the actual interval into frequency we did. So this is the proportion of students per 10 marks interval, per 10 marks because on the minimum we are taking on the 10. So now here is 0 to 20 is 4. 0 to 20 is 4, so your block will be this one. 0 to 4, 20 is 4. Now 20 to 30 is 10. So here 20 to 30 is, this is your 10. Then 30 to 40 is also 10 here. Then 40 to 50 is 20. So you are here. This is 40 to 50. Then 50 to 60 is also 20 here. You are supposed to take the equal interval. Is roughly we are taking, that's why it's the difference. The blocks here is, maybe the difference is here, but need not to worry. Now 60 to 80 is 7.5. So 7.5 it will come approx here. So you can take here 60 to 80. So your rectangle will be this one. So this is your the histogram in case if the class size is not same. Here is the difference of the lower and upper limit is 20. Here is also the 20 is not same. So in that case you are supposed to find the first of all length of rectangle. That can be find out minimum class size divided by the actual class size of the interval into frequency. So you are getting this one and then you can represent here only. Have a look. Yes, now we are taking another problem, but here is the class interval which is given here only. These are the marks. The class interval is given 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 15, 16 to 20. So here is that this upper limit is not going to coincide the lower limit. If direct you are going to make the histogram for this class interval, you will see there will be the gap between the bars is there only. Like 1 to 5 you will represent by 4, then 6 to 10. So there is a gap of 1 between this one only. So what we will do, we are supposed to change this one. We are supposed to change inclusive into the exclusive. How can you change? We are supposed to take the difference of these two. Take the difference of the list lower, upper and the lower of the next interval. 6 minus 5. This is 1. You must do the half of this one. So you will get 0.5. This 0.5 you are supposed to subtract from lower limit and add in upper limit you must add. Then you will see that this class interval is going to, this upper limit is going to coincide the lower limit of the next interval. It inclusive will change into the exclusive. So you are supposed to subtract this here, so it will be the 0.5 and this is your 5.5. Here we will subtract 5.5, here we will add 10.5, subtract 10.5, add 15.5, subtract here 15.5, 20.5, here subtract 20.5, 25.5. So now your new class interval is this one. Now according to this one you are supposed to draw the histogram is there. So as usual we will do like, you can take this is x-axis, horizontal line and the vertical line. On this horizontal line we will take this class interval which are going to represent the marks of the children. So this is 0.5, you can take from here 0.5 to 5.5, then 10.5, 15.5, 20.5, 25.5, and here you can take the number of children, that is your, you can say the frequencies here. So the greatest number is 10 is here, so up to 10 we will take. So here is, this is, you can take 2, 4, it's up to you only what you are taking is here, but it should cover the frequencies here. See now 0.5 to 5.5 is 4. So 0.5 to 5.5 we are supposed to make the bar is here, the graph is here, the rectangle is here only, like this is. Similarly 5.5 to 10.5 is 10. So here, then 10.5 to 15.5 is 2. So here, then 15.5 to 20.5 is 8. So your block will be up to here only, like roughly we are going to draw, that's why if you will draw this one in a graph paper, it will be accurate. See, now 20.5 to 25.5 is 6. So here you will, here only. So this is your histogram is there. So in case if the inclusive distribution is there, these are not going to coincide, you are supposed to make them coincide first. अगर ये coincide नहीं कर रहे हैं तो इसे coincide कराइए कैसे? You can take the reference of these two. Whatever is the reference comes, divide by 2. You must subtract that is from the lower limit and add in upper. Subtract and add, subtract, add, subtract, add. Then they are going to coincide. Then you can draw the histogram is there. Have a look.